grid. First, let's make a grid using our rectangle tool, removing the stroke and the fill color, going up to Object, Path, Split into Grid. This will help us stay organized. Go to Layers and put it on its own layer and lock that layer. Next, go ahead and write down the text and choose a font. I ended up picking this font called Redig. And now I can go ahead and start aligning my text to the middle of the page and write down the rest of my text here. And I'm gonna sort of play around with this as I'm doing this in real time. I'm not exactly sure what my composition will look like. So in the next few seconds, I'm gonna experiment with the Rizzo effect, which is when you overlay things on top of each other and you change the blending mode and the colors, and you can kind of see both at the same time. If you're not familiar with it, it's called the Rizzo effect. Go ahead and look that up. I ended up not liking the way this looked, so I ended up just sticking to the numbers and not the actual text. So now I'm going to go to the color guide and choose colors that complement each other, and I will also add a stroke to the number 1979 and change that stroke to the orange color. Now, I think that 1979 looks a little bit bland, so I'm using the patterns in Adobe Illustrator, and I'm adding one of the basic graphic dots. And now I'm going to put the rest of the information for the song. I feel like there's a lot of empty space, so I'm going to add the album name and take it even a little bit further by trying to position it to the left, to the right, trying to avoid all that negative space. Again, in order to avoid that space, I'm typing some of the words to take up more space. I'm turning those caps on, or caps lock, but I still feel like there is a lot of empty space down at the bottom. So I added the date that the album was released. Still, I think there is a lot of empty space to the right, so I'm going to try to fit that all on one line of text and add some more lyrics from the song. Again, just to fill up that empty space so it does not look so empty in some parts. So I think we're getting somewhere here as far as the composition and the spacing and the placement of the elements. Now it's just a matter of refining it and just tweaking it to make it look just a little bit better. And so in order to do that, I am just going to make a few changes here, like the spacing, the placement, the alignment, and I'm going to repeat that line of text I have at the very bottom and put it at the top. And there we go. That is my finished composition, my finished product. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe. If you want to see something very specific, leave a comment. Thank you.